back to the sinking city where we have a woman trying to clip through us. Excuse me, ma'am. What are you doing? Why are you... Whoa, oh man, the old lady made the camera go weird. What are you doing, ma'am? Are you having a seizure? Are you okay? Anyway, while she's kind of freaking out, last time we were looking for this Sydney Stokes feller. And we were heading to the area west of the intersection of Moorland Road and Salvation Road, right here. So Salvation and Moorland came together, so I'm assuming we're going to this building, which looks like it's kind of like a rail yard. So let's go see what the deal is. Not sure I like the look of this place. Let's, okay, we should have plenty of ammo. I don't really want to use the cordite to make another grenade, though. Oh, you can only have 3 at a time. Letter from the morgue. Mr. Stokes. The price for a separate burial for your mother, Martha Stokes, is 30 bullets. I feel like that's cheap. The morgue cannot give you a discount. There are more requests for burials than we have resources or manpower to satisfy. You must make the payment in 2 weeks or we will have to inter your mother in a mass grave. Dang, that's rough, man.
I'm happy to say I've never been hungry enough to consider eating whatever this is. I'm happy to say I've never been hungry enough to consider eating whatever this is.
Don't blame you, my dude. Appetizing, it does not look. That fish is full of bugs. Make sure we clear this place. Don't necessarily trust it. Sunfight soap. Oh boy. Those things take quite a beating to put down. Oh crap, another one. Oh, no. Let's get, ow. I knew that was going to happen. Gonna have to try and be a little more conservative with our ammo stockpile. Okay, before we do anything down here, let's go clear. Oh. Go clear the top floor. Oh boy. Yep, he got roasted. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything up here. Okay, so let's drop back down. Ah. Ah, there we go.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Okay, so I think the house pretty well clear. Ah.
Oh, Ma, I killed him. What have I done? What in the world have I done?
You screwed up, bro. That's what you done. You done goofed, bro. You done goofed. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything else around here.
Looks like Squint was having a bad day. Survived getting shot just to be stabbed to death. But who did it?
At long last,
Oh,
I'll
dang.
fix what that old ape lover Francis did to you.
Hark! Get away from the... Oh, thank the gods. I thought you were another monster.
Sidney Stokes, I presume.
Aye, that's right. Do I know you?
Don't think so. I'm here about Herbert Glover. I believe you know him. Or should I say, knew him.
Okay.
Nice trick with the wall. How'd you manage it?
It wasn't me. She put the wall there with some kind of hocus pocus.
You said she put the wall here. Who is she?
She's our employer. I don't know her name or anything. She promised us a good payout for a simple job. And I fell for it like a chump.
Of course she did.
What did she hire you to do?
The job seemed simple enough. Go to the collector's house, grab some fancy mirror, and then hoof it out of there.
So where's this fancy mirror now?
She took it. When me and Phil met her with the goods, they got into a big blowout and she shivved him. Okay, what am I to do
Dang.
now? Phil was
That's
the
not good.
idea guy. I'm just a sap.
Come on, paint me a picture. What did this woman look like?
She was tall and thin, very thin, just skin and bones. Mean like a rattlesnake. That's all I can remember. I didn't look too close at her.
Were you hired to kill the collector, too? Or was that just for laughs?
I swear, Tuck, it wasn't part of the plan. It was an accident. The guy started shooting at us, and I panicked.
You panicked? Really? That's your excuse?
Please, SK is my witness. I didn't mean to kill anyone. I'll give you everything. I have. Just let me walk.
Look, you might be a sap, but at least you're an honest sap. I'll look the other way, but you better get scarce, and fast.
Oh, thank you. You're a lifesaver. You won't see me again, I swear. Here, take this. Thanks again. What do you want?
Interesting.
What do you want?
Okay, so do we have another... Oh, we're so close to another skill point. Okay. An unknown woman took possession of the mirror that the thieves stole from Glover's residence. She killed Phil O'Connell, also known on the street as Squint. She said that she'd fix what Francis had done. She may look old, but there's not a frail bone in her body and still more than capable of murder. Wasn't Francis the guy from the newspaper? I don't know. Let's check. Yeah, Francis Throgmorton. Okay. Sidney Stokes, along with Phil Squint O'Connell, were hired by a strange woman to steal a specific mirror from Herbert Glover. Stokes accidentally killed Herbert during the robbery. Oh, whoops. They later met with a woman at Sidney's place where she killed Phil, took the mirror, and locked Sidney inside. Sidney couldn't remember her in much detail except that she was thin, old, and had a bad temper. I should return to Mr. Throgmorton, tell him what I've found. Righto. Okay, we got all evidence collected. We can delete that from the map. Gotta be a phone booth somewhere. Oh, that's literally right there. I totally forgot about that. Okay, so we have another boat down here. Okay, let's just go back for now. See what's next on our list of things. Or we'll see what kind of story progression we get. Any goodies in the train? Yes, sir! Wow! What a haul! A lot of materials. Oh, crap! I want no part of what you're selling. Interesting. What's that way? Go take a peek around the front of this building here. You know what? We're here. Let's go take a peek at that. We're in the shells anyway. Might as well. Worst case, we die, we go back to our last autosave. So we're gonna hang a right, left at the second intersection. I don't even know what we're looking for over here. Okay, so we are going to... all of the ocean. The visions occurred when I was a few blocks from the apple tree walking east Brown Street in central Shells. I felt like I was drowning. I ran forward, and when I passed the street of St. Michael's Church, I felt the water surrounding me, pressing, calling. I needed all my will to fight the desire to go and jump in the ocean, basically. East Brown Street to the east of the corner with St. Michael's Road.
What's your problem?
Burn your eyes clean, for the dusk of time is here. Here's the prophecy inscribed in the twilight of the dying moon. The hidden shall arise.
I'm not sure what we're supposed to be looking for here. I knew it. Okay, so what does the thing say? Hmm. we can find a payphone around here. You know, it's probably going to be in that, whatever we're looking for is probably going to be in that house. Oh, it's a street sign. My bad. I thought it was a phone booth. What's this? An infested area. Okay, let's see what we got here. Kind of want the extra revolver rounds, but at the same time, I would like to get these, especially that. Okay, let's grab that, and then next we'll grab these vitality increases.
Knock it off.
What's your problem?
I feel like if we have a phone booth, it'll probably be somewhere over here, right? 'Cause I feel like that building looks different. So it's probably going to be like a hub area of some kind. Probably going to be something we come to later. Yeah, fish market. Is it infested? No. Interesting place. Random little teeny tiny building. Hello, phone booth. Where are you? Gotta be a phone booth around here somewhere.
You like cheaper than the rest.
Really? I find that to be exceedingly interesting. I thought for sure there would have been like a payphone somewhere around here. Unless there is, and I'm just dumb and don't see it. Which, I mean, that may very well be the exact case.
What are you selling, mister? I don't see any goods.
I offer what everyone in this Borg needs most. Safety and comfort. You a newcomer? Where are you staying?
The Devil's Reef Hotel.
Oh, old Victor always thinks so small. A man of your talents could earn his board 100 ways. Maybe you want some more spending money?
Got a job for a private eye, mister? I'm always up for a good side gig.
Huh, that's what I like to hear. I'm Walter. I need someone capable to take care of an issue on my property. Local fauna, if you know what I mean.
Real estate's a risky business. How'd you get into it?
All my life I was a common fisk trader. But I wanted more. I dreamed of being a landlord, a man who never works. So I scrimped and saved, and bought several houses. Gonna rent them to the refugees and newcomers. And I have even greater plans.
Let me guess. You need a gun for hire. Or is there another task?
I need you to place these incense burners on the top floor of my properties to drive off the wild beasts. Take a photo for me as proof.
Smoke that repels wild beasts. Does that even work?
Of course it will. No doubt. I bought it from a friend I trust.
Watch, it's not going to work.
Okay. Just give me the address. See you later.
Okay. An incensory? That's an interesting word. Must be placed on the top floor of the house located in Western Shells. Hawking Lane between Inner Shine Street and Warren Road. I should bring Walter a photo as proof. So Western Shells. Between Inner Shine and Warren. So that'll be somewhere here. Top floor on the house located in Western Salvation Harbor. Between Eel and Castle. There's Eel. Ah, right here. Seven Oaks between Eel and Castle. Top floor of the house located in Southern Coverside. Lincoln Street between Derry and Landing. There's Lincoln between Derry and Landing. Okay, so that's right out in front of the hospital. Okay, so the closest one here would be Shells, but if I could find a payphone... Mind you, I don't know if we'd necessarily need a payphone. We're right over by there. We could just hoof it. It's a clear shot straight back.
This used to be an okay place to live. Please help a fella out. I'll take anything you got.
Totally going the wrong way. Okay, so I guess let's, I really want to find a payphone around here, though. There's got to be one somewhere close by. Although, it would probably be an Advent. Okay, so let's hoof it the other way. We'll come down around here. And then come down Hawking to make our way over there. I mean, if there's not one where, like, somewhere along the path, there's got to be one somewhere around this area. Just make sure our payphone isn't over here. Nope. Oh, there's one. Okay, so we got a payphone here. So let's zip back over here. And then we will just head straight from here. That should bring us where we want to go. I think. Yeah, so we'll head down and take Warren Street, or whatever it's called. That's not Warren, is it? No, next one. And then later on, I guess we'll try and figure out what those, what we have to do with the quest with those letters. Oh, that's an infested area. Do we chance it? You know what? Worst case, we take an L. And we come back later when we're better equipped. Oh man, what even is that? Oh boy. What? Where are we? We got stuck. Okay, so we'll do that later. I don't think we're equipped for this right now. Oh, what? We didn't have this payphone before. We've never been this way. We went to that one and came up this way. I mean, okay, I guess. Okay, it's another infested area. Okay, you know what? We'll save that for later. We want this. Lesson learned. Wait till later. There's a lot of infested areas around here. Man. Okay, so we want to go... I am kind of curious. About this one. Well, that's a cool little area. Um... I'm not sure we necessarily want to be in there. Okay, so let's just go back up to the payphone, wherever it is. We will... save that quest for later.
What's your problem?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty clear we're not equipped to deal with that right now. We're going the right way, yes? Yeah. I would feel more prepared for that if we had maybe like a shotgun or something. Okay, so let's zip over here. And we'll head back and let Mr. Cranky Pants know. Really? Really, game? Really? You went there. What's up, Gorilla Man?
I've looked into your delicate matter.
Excellent. Don't spare me any details.
Glover's dead. He was killed by a man named Sidney Stokes, who happened to be robbing his place. And he wasn't working alone. He had a partner, Phil O'Connell. Didn't end up much better. All over some kind of mirror, apparently.
Truck. Where is the mirror now?
Their employer has it. Some mystery woman. I didn't get her name, but she obviously wasn't fooling around.
I see. So, my enigmatic competitor has finally shown her hand. And the thieves are both dead, you say?
He's still
Sidney
alive.
Stokes managed to make it out in one piece. Now, if I had to guess, he's probably holed up at his home. Want the address?
That's dirty.
Welcome it. I'll take pleasure in, educating him on some, shall we say, essential truths.
All right. I've held up my end of the bargain. Now, it's your turn.
Of course, Mr. Reed. Here's your payment. Now that you know everything, would you accept the second part of the job?
Let me guess. Track
Let
down
me
the
guess.
woman
You want me
and
to
get the
track
mirror
down the
back.
mirror?
Yes. And the one who so rudely snatched it from my grasp.
Okay.
I'm on it. Only got one lead, though. Our culprit had a bone to pick with someone named Francis. Mean anything to you?
Ah, yes. That is without doubt my father, Francis Throgmorton. May rest his soul.
What's he got to do with this?
I found mention of the mirror in his records. That's what led me to take interest.
Your father was a prominent man. I'm sure he had enemies. Anyone come to mind?
None who would outlive him.
You mentioned your father left records. Mind if I take a gander at them?
The prospect of you rifling through my father's possessions does not fill me with joy, Mr.
Okay, well,
Reed.
we don't want his
But if
possessions.
that's
We
what you
want
need, so
records.
be it. Take this key.
You want the job done, you give us info. Okay, Francis mentioned by the old woman behind the mirror theft must be Robert Throgmorton's late father. He has a study in the manor. Robert cleared me to check it and gave me the key. So we have the picture of the mirror. We got a key. Herbert Glover's death did not interest Robert as much as the mirror stolen from him. The culprit is a woman who has a bone to pick with a certain Francis despite working against Robert Throgmorton. He may know more. Yeah, we just discovered that. Okay, so I'm assuming that will be up here somewhere? Ah.
Seems an ambitious expedition. Well, like father, like son. I'm looking sharp, but I guess that's the point.
Get it? Because they're pointed.
Curious craftsmanship. These must be worth a fortune.
Probably, yeah.
$1891 must have been a busy year for Francis.
Exclusive interview. Francis Throgmorton's expedition to Africa has proven to be one of the most ambitious, if sadly unappreciated, undertakings of 1891. He has returned with numerous historical artifacts and valuable anthropological research, a newborn son christened Robert, and a plethora of fascinating cultural insights. Today, in an exclusive interview with the Oakmont Chronicle, he has agreed to share some of those insights with us. Okay. Private correspondence. That would be December 12th, 1894. Francis, divorce is no simple matter these days. It has never been in my legal practice. You must clearly define the fault you shall present to the court, the most common options being cruelty, adultery, or an incurable mental illness. It is my impression that your firstborn's death at the tender age of 7 dealt a blow to Bethany's health. I do sincerely hope she recovers, but the court won't share my concerns. Besides, Oakmont Asylum seems to be a very well-run place. Chauncey. So, we're looking for a Bethany, and he's claiming that his firstborn died, which would be Robert? But he's alive? Interesting.
Kid looks a little familiar.
Left half of a torn photograph. So we need to go to an archive at the hospital and look this up. but we didn't find all the evidence here yet. Whoops.
1891 must have been a busy year for Francis.
Hmm.
Curious craftsmanship. These must be worth a fortune. I'm looking sharp, but I guess that's the point.
Hmm. Probably not going to be anything down here, but, you know, might as well check, right? Cool sewing machine. I actually have one of those.
I had some questions about Bethany.
I beg your pardon? I don't believe I know anyone of that name.
Well, it came up during the investigation. See, your father divorced, and his ex-wife's name was Bethany.
Say no more. It is beyond my earliest memories.
Ah.
Even if it weren't. My father's business is his own. I shall not engage in gossip.
Your father led an expedition back in 1891. Do you know anything about it?
I'm not the best person to ask, I'm afraid. I was a babe in arms back then, and my father never made his findings public. It is a great shame, of course. His work would have turned the science of evolution on its head.
Yeah, I can see that. Have a good day.
Oh, okay. So, we need to go... the door. And we are going to... let's go zip over to... I think we might want to go over to the asylum, actually. Okay, well, the hospital's close to the payphone, so we'll go check the hospital first, and if it's not at the hospital, then we'll head to the asylum. I mean, worst case, we're just going to come down there and go. Definitely not a huge deal. Okay, so where... Okay, so let's go... Patients. Oh, they don't have anything pre-1910. Yeah, no. I think we gotta go to the asylum. Okay, so let's go jump in a boat.
Please help a fella out.
Yeah, we'll just take Providence to the end and come up here. And at the same time, we can check out that ship. Because there was a quest we had to do with that ship for that, the guy that was outside at the, by the port. This city is ridiculously huge. Like, it's actually ridiculous how big this place is. Okay, so we're gonna take a left and our... should be a dock right here. Yeah. Wow, colorful. The crew is planning a riot. They gather in groups, silent when I walk near. We'll sleep with pistols in arm's reach. No kidding. The cook told me about the things in the fog. Never heard such nonsense. Nightmares and superstitions mixed with gibberish. Who are they trying to fool? Locked myself in my cabin. I promised to shoot every bastard who tries to enter. But they have just gathered on the bow and started chanting something. Have they all gone mad? Can't stay focused any longer. They've been singing for hours and hours without end. It only gets louder, and I'm starting to understand. Blood. Blood everywhere. They drowned me in blood. That's strange. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. What even are those things? Okay, well, we snuck in and got the log, so that's all that matters, really. Didn't have to deal with the monster there, didn't waste no ammo or nothing. Okay, so I'm assuming we have to go in around the front. Not gonna go in there. I would like to see if there's a payphone around here. No, eh? Ah, there it is. Okay, so I want to run into the asylum. If we can. Please don't be an infested area. Oh, thank you. Oh, no, don't climb.
I'm looking for Bethany Throgmorton. You got any patients by that name?
We'd know if we had a Throgmorton. Although, we do have a Bethany. Or rather, we did. She's missing. And not on one of her usual walks.
Yeah, it
Usual
wouldn't be a
walks.
Throgmorton, it
Let
would be a
patients leave
different...
the building.
Oh, Bethany was harmless, and she always came back. This time, well, I've never known her to be like
It would
that.
likely be a different last
You
name.
mean she broke out?
I mean, unless he
Yes,
married his cousin.
Knocked an orderly out cold. She was out the door in a moment. It took us all by surprise. She's usually harmless.
Any idea where she went?
No. She had been odd recently, though. Muttering to herself, and she drew this strange picture on her bedroom wall.
That's interesting. Can I take a look at her room?
I suppose it couldn't hurt. She had a separate room downstairs. Here's the key, but do watch out for broken glass.
Will do.
Bye.
Watch your pocket. Some patients here have wandering fingers.
In all chaos, there is a cosmos. In all disorder, a secret order. Interesting.
The end is nigh. It will begin
Let's
again.
play.
What is down comes
Water
up.
me.
The seed
just stare
is
at me.
sowed.
Water me. Don't just stare at my leaves.
Bro, you think you're a plant?
Can you hear?
I have to go over here now.
I still hear those voices.
Beautiful. Can you hear it?
Oh boy.
Eight, 9, 10, 11. 8, 9, 10.
What can I do for you?
Hello, supplies. Oh, come on. Let's make some... Yeah, that should be good. Lots of gunpowder in this. Okay, well, let's head back down to the first floor. Okay, so this Bethany is in the basement. Or, well, she's not in the basement. Her room is in the basement. But we are going to call it a day here for now. And next time we will go check out Bethany's room and see if we can't track her down. And if this isn't the person that we are looking for. Interesting events and even more interesting enemies. But anyway, if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button. And if you want to see more videos like these, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And until next time, thanks for watching.